We have a very special treat today. I am back, and I am going to be playing Hollow Knight as wrong as possible. Now you might ask yourself, what does it mean for me to play it wrong as possible? Well, it's going to mean a couple of different things. It's going to mean that I'm going to make some weird routing choices. It means that I'm going to try to skip whatever I can skip. I should note I am not a speedrunner. I do not know fancy skips. I know you can do a lot of nonsense with like attacking your shade. I know you can do a lot of nonsense with like using the spirit blast boosts. I don't even remember what it's called, to like get a little bit of distance. We're not gonna do stuff like that. We're not doing full sequence breaks. We're just gonna play the game in a really obscure and out of order way. I should also note I have played Hollow Knight before. I beat most of it. I got right up to the final boss and just could not finish it, as well as I didn't do a lot of like the harder like dream nail bosses that you have options for, but I have like thoroughly explored the world. I did most of the side quests and things that you can do, so I'm reasonably familiar with the game, but I also haven't played it in a couple of years. And part of the goal here is that I would get an opportunity to just refresh myself on the way Hollow Knight works before I jump into doing Silk Song, which I have not played yet. So the goal here is to replay Hollow Knight and then pivot once we're done here to Silk Song. So with that in mind, I am going to do just a quick fix here. One moment. All right. Okay, let's get started here. I have to actually, real professional streamer here. I promise I know what I'm doing. That's not true. I don't know what I'm doing at all, but we are doing it nonetheless. Okay, let's get into it. I haven't seen these cutscenes in a while, so we'll go ahead and watch them. Why the heck not? Oh hey, Monomon the teacher, I remember that guy. I think. We'll see if I remember him. Oh, I know what this is now. It's kind of fun revisiting like the early cutscenes that don't make any sense on your first playthrough, but now you're actually, now that I know what they is. Oh, okay. So is the implication there that the infection or the whatever it's called is starting to rage, but then like the seals kind of like activate to like suppress it? I don't know. I'm not like a Hollow Knight lore head. I know like the basic stuff, but you put me next to like someone who's like gone through every Hollow Knight lore video and you won't find me I won't be able to stand up to that. But I know some stuff. All right. So first things first, I love that this little pocket is back here. Like, it's the classic go back behind where the stage starts and there's a secret, but it works so well. And then, like, if you come back later, it turns out that there's like a whole extra person there. You know, there's a whole extra like land there that you can explore. That's pretty neat. Ooh, let's get some practice with the Povo. I don't know. I fiddled with the controls a little bit earlier, so because every time I play with a Pro controller, and so every time I start a new game on Steam, I have to like go in and like toggle some of the controls. All right, I'm not really gonna like read the spend a lot of time with the lore here, because that's, you know, that's what a correct playthrough would do. A correct playthrough would read and spend time exploring lore. We're not gonna do that. Like I said, I played this before. I don't know how it works, and you know, naturally, you can't like nail the platforming first time if you're gonna be, you know, playing it wrong. Like, if I were playing it correctly, I would be I would naturally go and just complete it correct the first try. But obviously, since we're playing it wrong, we have to do it. We have to miss the first you know, we have to miss the first little platforming segment. Of course, that's how it's gonna work. Sure, we'll get this. Hello. Hello. Okay, I guess that's it. I feel like I was supposed to be able to get this guy too, but I guess not. B to focus. Okay. Alright, so I think I did map the controller correctly then, because it told me to hold B, and then I held B on my controller, and it did the thing it said it was supposed to do. So that's kind of all I want. If I were me, I would kind of prefer that the controller, I would kind of prefer that the, you know, this, any of the action buttons, any of the attacks would end up being like on the B button. Like, I don't know, we come from the old school days where A is jump and B is action. So I kind of, you know, prefer that over X is, I guess, what the sword is, but we'll learn to live with it. Oh, I guess, you know, a correct playthrough. I guess I should have, if I really wanted to play this wrong, I probably should have skipped those, but, oh well. Alright. Now, what's the most wrong way to do Dirtmouth, I wonder? I don't really remember. I think you just have to, like, talk to one guy. Maybe we don't have to talk to any guys. Maybe that's what I do. Can I get through Dirtmouth without talking to anybody? Oh, it's Elderbug. Can we avoid Elderbug? Probably not. Maybe if you're like a speed learn master, you probably could, but you know what else we're gonna do? We're not doing benches. I might regret that later, but oh, and here we go. All right, I might regret not doing benches, but you know, what's the point of playing Hollow Knight wrong if you're not going to experiment a little bit? This is going to be a bit of an experiment. Like, I thought about, oh, of course. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to clearly, it's been a while. So while I have played Hollow Knight before, this is essentially going to be a new playthrough for all intents and purposes. Oh wait, you know what? Let's just not go this way. I feel like a correct playthrough would be going through the, checking out that, place. But instead, we're not going to do that. So this might get out of control pretty quickly because I'm intent on playing it wrong, but I also didn't do like research. I thought about doing it. I thought about doing some research to kind of see how special my ideas actually would be, or you know, how much they actually would work out. But then I figured, you know what? It'll be a lot more fun if we don't do that. Ow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, piece of cake. I thought that. Ooh, all right. I told you what we are gonna do. We're gonna be a king of the pogos. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I can heal. I forgot about that. All right. Yeah, man, this is actually a really good game. Oh, I can't do this yet. I need the mantis claws or whatever. Okay. So. So like I was saying, I didn't exactly like plot out my route. I have some ideas for the kinds of things that I'm gonna want to try here, but I didn't exactly like make a plan, you know, to test out to make sure everything's gonna work. So it's gonna be sort of an experiment. It may be, you know, it may not turn out that it ends up being that wrong at all. It might just be like a really weird generic playthrough. But you know what? If it is, that's okay. It gives me an excuse to replay Hollow Knight with some fresh-ish eyes. The other thing we're going to be doing is skipping Cornifer. That is another thing that might come to bite me later on. Ooh, I wonder if I can I pogo this guy? Maybe if I'm good. Ooh, we're a genius. All right. I forgot I had to be good at the game to win. I never noticed the like background that has all the worms in it. That's pretty cool. Okay. I kind of forget. Ooh, what's this guy? I remember this guy. Going away. Going away. Oh, frick. Frick pass. No, no, no. Kill. Yes. Ow. We're also we're also gonna be not rescuing any worms. I know that might upset some people, but I think it's really important. So, no benches, no map, no worms. Might I regret all of those choices later on? Perhaps. But, I mean, this is, you know, how else are you going to play Hollow Knight wrong? If you're not going to, you know, if you're not avoiding every major unlockable the game clearly wants you to move towards, are you even playing it wrong? Okay. I also can't remember what's breakable and what's not, so this is gonna be a lot of me hitting walls that seasoned players are gonna, if there are any seasoned players of Hollow Knight watching this, this is going to be a lot of me trying things that you know aren't going to work, and I should know don't work because I've played this before, but that is not going to change the fact that I will in fact be trying them. There's going to be some things that I do remember. I think I'm going to go for the Geo. I've already been going for the Geo, so that seems like one jump too many. But while I will be collecting Geo just as a, you know, oh frick, oh why did I do that? Oh pants. Oh yeah, I'm a genius. Oh wait, this is the room where, okay, yeah, I remember this. Oh. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, bloop. Okay. Sick. All right. Who was worried? I wasn't worried. Why would I be worried? Which way do I go? What's over here? As I said before, I only half remember. So I will be using the hot spring. I will not be using the bench, because benches are for quitters, and I'm not a quitter. We'll see once I get to the White Palace how much of a quitter I become, but I may or may not actually be doing the White Palace, because depending on how the run goes, there are going to be a lot of things that I want to try that may end up precluding the possibility of the White Palace. Like, I may not be able to actually accomplish the White Palace if some of the things that I've got planned actually do go right. One of the things that I want to do is take a really particularly weird route through the bottom of the map. So like Deep Nest, Deep Nest, Ancient Basin, like that stuff. I do want to try and my personal goal is going to be to kind of go for the tram pass and then sort of take that route. So I'm going to go and I'm going to try to just dodge the City of Tears entirely. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm going to try to just do Mantis Lords. Mantis Lords, Deep Nest, Tram Pass, and then kind of like take the southern route to Kingdom's Edge. I don't know if that's a realistic route possibility, but I want to try it because I kind of like the idea of doing that. Let's go this way first. Why not? Yeah. Is that just Geo up there? Okay, I think I'm gonna skip that then. After all, I do have to play this wrong. Ooh, another thing we're not doing? Stag stations. Stag station? Nope, not me. This is a tram pass only run. We do tram pass, we don't do stag stations. So feel free to just add that to the list of things that might end up biting me later on, but I am curious about the possibility of that. I am, you know, I might not be able to do that in the entire way, but you know, there may come a point where not doing any trams or not doing any stag stations becomes a point of regret for me. But I do want to at least try it out, see how it goes. What's this? Oh, is this the elevator to City of Tears? That's the City of Tears sign, right? Yeah. And then I can't even get in there, so let's just oh, and we're not even going to City of Tears anyway, so even if I could get in there, we're just, you know, add that to the list of things that might work out or might not. I mean, obviously I do have to go to City of Tears eventually to do the what's his face, the one dreamer that's in the tower, but I want to, you know, at least try to do it go as long as possible, right? You know, I know some of these things we can't be avoided entirely, but the goal of doing it wrong is to see if we can do it at least a little. Ooh, do I want to do Gres? No, we're skipping Gresmutter because he's an optional boss, and optional means we don't do it. I forget what the goal here is. I think I have to come around this way and then go to... Oh, frick. I think it's from this direction that I get to the False Knight. And then... I know you can skip the False Knight, so we're definitely doing that. We're gonna be skipping as many like optional things as we can. This is not a speed run, but it's also not a like full playthrough. What is this? Oh, is this the upper tram? I forgot this was the thing. Okay, well. Okay, so I guess we'll deal with this when we get there. I don't remember where that goes. Does that go to Dream Nail City or whatever it's called? I know it's not called that, but I feel like the more I talk, the more my previous claim of I'm reasonably familiar with Hollow Knight is going to start breaking down, because I don't even remember the names of all the locations, and I feel like any person who would claim to love Hollow Knight would in fact be upset by that. Oh, okay. I did not see that. Yikes. Okay. So I think I'm pretty sure this is the way to False Night. And I'm starting to wonder how quickly I'm going to, oh my goodness, I almost biffed that. Because I tried to use the B button to pogo. Okay. This is going to be practice. This is going to be a test of, can I learn to pogo? Oh. Skip. Stay in captivity, you worm. Wait, is this? Oh, is this? Oh, this is totally optional. Right. Okay. Get ready. Get used to this. There's gonna be a lot of. Oh, is this the way to? Oh no, this is something completely different. That's gonna be sort of par for the course. But that's what you're here for, right? Like, you don't want to see someone play Hollow Knight the same way everyone else does. You don't want to see someone do a just a regular old, I know where everything is and I'm going to go straight to where I want to go. No, that's going to be boring. No, you're here because you want to see someone remember how Hollow Knight goes and do it as wrong as possible anyway. That's why you're here, right? I mean, at least that's why I'm here, why I'm doing this. Okay, can I avoid that switch? Oh, this is the place to the path to the crystal caverns or whatever, right? And then I think, oh, I need this. Oh, I have to pay a toll, right? Oh, it does. Oh, I remember this. It doesn't even let me pay the toll until I get the special thingamabobber, the lantern light or whatever. All right. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. I will be. Ooh. Oh. Okay. We're gonna not do that. Goodbye. Okay. Is this just where I was? Oh, is this the False Night? This is the False Night. Or at least this is kind of on the way to the False Night. Alright, so we've successfully gone the long way without opening any of the shortcuts. So clearly that's not going to be a point of regret later. Obviously not. Of course. Right. Okay. That's some reach. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh. This is going to be a long... Oh. Now that is interesting. Now, did anybody know that? I didn't know that. Turns out, if you skip the first bench, it just takes you right there anyway. Let's go over here. I know there's like a store or something to buy like special stuff. Oh, you need the key. Well, I don't have a key. And guess what I'm not going to be buying? If your answer was the key, you'd be correct. Oh, and now I'm realizing the error of my ways. Okay. So this is what this is gonna turn into, is gonna be a test of patience on the viewer's part.
because the game has now become, how long can we go with me trying to accomplish the same tasks over and over again? How long can I go before I just give up on... How long can I, Oh, it's Mr. Guy over there. And I bet this is the other end of the shortcut, huh? I guess we'll find out. I think this is going to quickly turn into a test of, turn into a war of attrition between me and the viewer to see who loses patience with backtracking first. Am I going to just give up and start using benches? Or are you going to just get sick of me walking the long way back to the false knight every time and seeing how that goes? Let's heal up. I suspect. Oh, and then this is that way, right? We go down here. Oh, yes. This is that exact thing. What about over here? The other crystal cave entrance? I forgot there were two. Oh, but this one at least. Oh, is this the one that needs to dive? I think so. What's up, Duder Magooter? Okay. Alright, well, let's see how far we get here, but before I start regretting my life choices. I think this is just has like the... Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I thought I remembered that you just can't get here without the dive, so... We are gonna be going back down. Yummy, yummy. What a cute little NPC. I hope nothing horrible happens to them. What's up here? Okay, what's this? Alright. What is this place? Oh, it's this... It's the temple. I will be practicing my pogo as often as possible because I'm gonna need it. Okay, what's this? What's over here? Ooh, food. Oh, I'm just gonna let you be. Let's go over here. Okay. So, I suspect that the plan to not use any benches is not going to last a particularly long while. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Actually, I do need to farm some soul off of you. I think the false knight will prove to us how long I can go without benches. Actually, because if the false knight, I mean it is. I mean, if the goal is to play it wrong, then of course you can't play it more wrong than just refusing to use checkpoints, right? Oh, okay.
Oh, I love Cornifer's hum.
I mean, you can't do it more wrong than... At the very least, it'll create some interesting routing opportunities because, you know, let's say I die in, you know, let's say I die to the Mantis Lords. It's going to become a game of how quickly can I descend from Dirtmouth to the Mantis Lords. Will I get sick of that? Probably. Will you get sick of that? Probably. But it's worth... I don't know. We'll try it until it becomes so annoying that I just give up on the no bench thing. Maybe a better player than me could go benchless, but I'm gonna need some benches eventually. But in the spirit of doing it wrong, we're gonna just keep... I'm gonna keep putting these arbitrary restrictions on things until I get sick of the idea. Oh, look at that. Oh. It's okay. Just think of it as practice for when I try to do deep nest blinds. Yeah, that'll be great. Oh, hey, a bench. Is bench stag station? No. You thought. Okay. So we have... We're almost there. Can I just skip this guy if I'm good at the game? Let's go. Oh, what's up, dog? Alright. So, I feel like the smart move would be to practice on Sir Tubbo back there to just ensure that I am in fact ready for the false night. But I feel like the move that I'm gonna be doing is the move where I just go for the false night and we see what happens. The goal for the stream is now going to be, can I beat the false night at all? It's gonna be the goal. Oh, I forget he's up in here, right? Okay. Let me go in here. Oh, and Frenzos. Oh, of course. Okay. This is gonna go great. Here we go. Oh, I forget that he, oh, okay. I forget how the shortcut opens up. I know there is that shortcut. I don't know what I need to do to make that happen. I think you have to get through his first knockout phase and then there we go. Oh, and he's gonna do this, yes, and then it's gonna break. I remember how this works. I don't like what he's doing. Goodbye. Joke's on you. You thought I'm doing any of that. Alright, we beat the false knight. Good job, guys. What's this? I think it's the shortcut to the corner for area. Guess what we're not doing? We do, in fact, need soul. I'm pretty sure we can't get past... I don't know. If I were a speedrunner, probably, but... we'll at least do this correct.
We probably wouldn't be able to get very far without this anyway.
But we will be skipping the bench.
Namino, namino.
Namino, namino. Alright, he's gonna cast a spell on us.
I won't be really chatting with the NPCs much, and I'm not gonna bother like reading the dialogue, because you're not here for that. That's what a correct playthrough would do. A correct playthrough would read the dialogue. But we're playing it wrong. And what's more wrong than just skipping through all the dialogues like a 5-year-old playing Pokemon? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's just tap. Okay.
It is gonna have to have a range attack. That's gonna be nice.
You're done, so.
Okay. Alright, I can't overuse that. I gotta remember to save it for Mr. Mole Man later. Oh, as I just pressed the wrong button. See, this is why regular attacks should be B and super duper special attacks should be X and Y. That's the way that things are supposed to be, right? I feel like this playthrough is gonna be me wasting a lot of soul. Playthrough's gonna be me wasting a lot of soul because I'm gonna try to attack with my nail, and instead I'm going to be attacking with my soul blast. Okay, can't reach that. That's fine. Who needs to reach things? Not me. Okay, and then the health thing, we're not getting that. Oh, okay. So that was a waste of time then. What over here? I know that Mr. Duder is coming soon. Am I going backwards? I feel like I'm going backwards. I feel like this is where I just came from. I think I'm I definitely just went back the way. Yeah, okay. I mean, I did that on purpose because, you know, you got to play it wrong, right? It would be too correct to go the way that everyone knows you're supposed to go, right? And so I felt that I was playing this section a little too correctly and figured that, you know, let's just you know, shake it up a bit. Let's remind people that we're doing a wrong playthrough of Hollow Knight. Okay, go down here. Let's go down here. Oh, okay. This is where I was supposed. Holy cow! I got all the way to the end, and then proceeded to do it completely wrong anyway. All right, fine. Can I get a engage? Okay. 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 I think the Pongo is going to be what saves the day for most of this. Ooh, okay. Now, a correct playthrough would wonder what this is and grab it. But we're playing wrong.
Oh, Louis, Simba, huh?
Right. Cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, so I did just need to kill the guy. I didn't actually need to grab the special thing. If it's really important, then we can get it later. That's how that's gonna work. But I suspect. Oh, okay. Now, next challenge. Can we avoid opening the gate? I bet we can. Oh, but we're trapped because we didn't. If we'd finished Mr. Bossman correctly, we probably would have a way back without opening the gate. I'm pretty sure I need to open the gate. Let's just do a quick little look around. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be this like soul sanctuary, and then no, Soul Sanctuary. That's the name of the place in the City of Tears, right? That place. I hope we never have to go there. I hope I can create a world where I just skip that spot entirely and go. What Soul Sanctuary? I don't see any Soul Sanctuary. I don't need the Desolate Dive. Who needs that? Desolate Dive is for scrubs. Alright. Oh hey, what's up, dude? This is just practice for the broken vessel. Because, you know, the broken vessel is like basically this hard, right? It's not that hard. It's basically gonna be as hard as this. Okay, let's go over here. We're gonna heal, and then so I'm not gonna die. We're not gonna go back to benchland. That's not what's gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go. Aha, first try. It's not as funny when it's actually the first try. I wonder if we can skip Yzma's Tear. I'm pretty sure that's an optional item, right? It's probably gonna make Fog Canyon a super duper amazing fun time. But I bet we could do it. Yeah. This is my favorite place. When I think of Hollow Knight, I think of how cool it is. Think of this place. It's awesome music. This is my happy place. Oh, I forgot he explodes. I think I'm going to quickly learn that I did not, in fact, love this place, but I just remember the music fondly. I think that's what's going to happen here. Oh. Okay, that was my controller bugged out, and froze in the left stick position, and that is why I walked off the edge. And I know that sounds like a joke. I know I've been making jokes this whole time about how, oh yeah, I did that on that thing that I totally did on accident, I did on purpose, but that was actually not no joke. I definitely, that was actually my controller bugging out. And I don't really care if you believe me or not. But it's what happened. What's over here? Let me forget all of this. Oh, it's a bench. Forget that. Who needs a bench? Not me, he said with much vanity in his heart. We'll find out soon how long that can go. I'm honestly, because I remember on my first playthrough having like a fair amount of trouble with the false knight, and granted, I didn't do the skip, so I didn't know about the skip, and I wasn't big-brained enough to notice the skip. Ooh, this music though. Ooh. What's up? What's up, Hornet? I think this is one of those places where you can do the shade skip. If I were really cool and smart and good at the game, I could probably spend some time to do the shade skip and skip all the whole extra path that you have to do normally. But like I said, this is not a speed run. This is not me playing a bunch, doing a bunch of crazy tricks to skip the game. This is this is gonna be me trying to beat the game despite my norminess. I fear that I'm headed towards Fog Canyon. I'm relatively certain that this is the path. I'm relatively certain this is the path to Fog Canyon. I could be wrong. What's up, dog? Now. Alright, well, let's just... I mean, what says playing Hollow Knight wrong more than just not engaging with the environment? Am I right? I know it wants me to squish that guy. Guess what's not happening? Oh, he's gonna explode. No, he's not. I mean, I knew that. I mean, I think I have to do it here, but we'll find out. Okay. I did not miss that about this game. I did not miss blind jumping into a pit only to find out that it is actually full of spikes. That was not a thing about this game that I missed. Am I trapped? Did I miss a path? Oh, I do need to bring this one down. Okay. A smarter person than me could probably figure out a way to do like a skip there with like the shade or with my soul. I forget what the attack is, but it literally just told me, and I'm still like, oh, what's that one attack where you like throw soul out of your body as an attack? I guess we'll never know. Where am I? Wait, isn't this where I came from? So what the... I missed the thing. That's fine. Love those blind jumps. That's a lot of fun. Oh, it's fun, Mr. Bushman. All right, let's go over here. Goodbye. This is the beast den. We're not gonna get the book. That's we're just gonna skip that. I don't even remember if there is a book or if he just automatically collects the info as you get it. But oh, good job. Good job, me. All right. Good job, GoodBerean. I think that's the way to Bog Canyon. So we're not doing that. Wait, no, let's just go this way. Why the heck not? Do I miss stuff? Maybe. Am I missing stuff? Maybe, but if you wanted to get a playthrough that didn't miss a bunch of stuff, then don't. We'll go watch someone who's playing it correctly. I'm playing it incorrectly. Oh my goodness. Can't you see how correctly I'm playing this? Okay. Oh, I forgot about you. But I do remember that you are a ton of cash. So what we are going to be doing is farming you for cash. I have this vivid, it's just on the presence of that plant just unlocked this memory for me. Oh, there's absolutely a way to skip that, but someone with more skill and more patience than I is going to be the one to skip that. Oh, Mr. Bush boy. What was I saying? Man. Before the skip distracted me. I don't know. We'll never know, I guess. If I half finished a thought, I guess it's never getting finished. I do just love the vibes here, though. Oh! I mean, we gotta chase Hornet. Oh, I remember. Seeing that, like, plant brought me back to, like, a vivid memory of, like, my first playthrough of the game where I needed a bunch of geo for some reason. I can't remember. I was probably trying to buy something expensive and didn't know where to get the geo for it, so I just didn't have the geo for it, so I probably just so I came to some part of Green Path that I think is in like the top left corner that has a ton of those plants and like some of the I think it's the night guys that goes like hook 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 and just went there because that was like the place that I determined was the best place to get a bunch of geo. Oh. Now the question is, can we skip this bench? That's what we're here to find out. And I'm thinking the answer is probably no. I think we might need to interact. We're also in trouble because at some point my lack of research is going to compound with... Okay, well, so tell you what. Let's just go explore, because I remember I didn't really explore the last room. So let's just go down to the last room, see if there's a way around that. But as I was saying, the fact there's going to be a point soon where I experience competing goals. My lack of research is going to start compounding the fact that I do not, in fact, know my way around this game very well, and certainly not as well as I thought I did. And so there is probably going to be I'm probably going to start encountering worlds where that looks like an important thing. I bet it gives me something cool. So guess what we're not going to do? Oh, and it's this place. Nice. Good job, GoodBerean. What if I go up here? Oh, I was just here. Okay, so I think that settles it. We do, in fact, need to open that gate. But anyway, as I was saying, there's gonna come a point where my lack of knowledge about the game, the willful lack of knowledge, my willful resistance to do any research about the game prior to replaying it, is going to start to conflict with my desire to come up with really weird and arbitrary skips to things. And so it's going to look like me wasting a bunch of time trying to not do something that I clearly cannot avoid doing. Okay. We will insert the geo, I guess. One gate opened. No bench. Who needs a bench? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get to a point where I'm gonna just waste a bunch of time trying to avoid things that are actually unavoidable. But you know what? That's all part of playing it wrong. How am I, This looks like one of the spots that's going to the crossroads. Or perhaps just... Oh, hello, Mr. Plant. I have a feeling that this is probably not the way I want to be going. So we will not be doing that. I will be... Oh, it is in fact not the way I want to be going, because I have already come this way. And now I cannot get back, which means I get to do this again. Hooray. Oh wait, I can indeed get back. Okay. This is gonna be... Oh wait, no, did this... I'm already lost. Good thing we have a map. Oh wait. Who needs a map? I think what might be fun is after I do my really obscure and nonsensical route, skipping a bunch of arbitrary things, is if I also try... we're not doing that. Screw that guy. Oh, and this is where the butterfly land is? Okay. We're not doing that either. Goodbye. It might just be lore. I don't remember. And I will not be... Wait. Okay, well... I thought this was the way I was supposed to go. but clearly it is not. So now what? Oh, up here. No, wait. I just went there. You clown. Oh, do I have to fight Mr. I think I have to fight Mr. Crazy. Okay. So this is a prime example of trying to skip something that may not be, in fact, skippable. Which is fine. You know, if we end up, in the interest of just not wasting a bunch of time, if I... Oh, this is the best part of the soundtrack. Let's go. Oh, frick, but I might die. No! Pogo land. Yeah. I love that music. It's so good. And it comes in, it's just so, there's so few places where it pops out, and it's just like, when that extra instrumentation comes in, chef's kiss. Mr. Composer guy, you killed it. Ooh. Little rumble, dude. Ooh. This is another thing I love about the game, is like, the way that the different sections kind of like bleed into one another, right? Because I'm pretty sure this is close to like the Howling Cliffs, and so it like transitions. It's like, you know, has kind of attributes of both of those landscapes before it. Like it's like a little Where am I? It's like a little, you know, bonus. What am I saying? It's not like a little bonus. It's like a little foreshadowing. Oh my goodness. It's like foreshadowing the transition, right? I'm not supposed to know about the Howling Cliffs yet, right? That doesn't come until you get like the Mantis Claw, and then you can backtrack. Oh, and then that's where I need the dash, right? Better player than me could probably skip that, but I am not a better player than me, alas. Okay, I think that's all we get to do here without the cloak. Mothwing cloak? Love those blind jumps, dude. Every time. It's the best. It's the best part of the game. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I just love, you know, as someone who grew up in like an age of gaming where like you just had these like really concrete worlds, right? You had the grass world, and then you went to the desert world, and then you went to the underwater world. The little, you know, in a place where in a game that has these you know, distinct areas, Green Path, the Crossroads, like Ancient Basin, stuff like that. It's really cool that like they have these sort of like you know, intermediate rooms. Oh, sorry, Hazo. You know, a good player would probably save you, but unfortunately, we're gonna be we're playing Hollow Knight wrong here. I'm doing an incorrect playthrough, and so that means naturally that you will not be saved. Goodbye. That oh frick. I guess that also means that if I ever go to like the gardens area, that I will be in fact well, it means that I will be, you know, if I skip the opportunity to save Zoe, then naturally I will also be skipping the opportunity to save Cloth. And if I skip the opportunity to save Cloth, I'm pretty sure that means that I fight Mantis Trader or Trader Lord or whatever it's called without Cloth's help, which is gonna be fun because I seem to recall Mantis Trader being quite a difficult undertaking in general. Okay. Okay. I'm not scared. What's scary? All I have is 1 life, 1 health, no soul, blind jump. Scary monsters. Oh, I don't want to do you. I don't want to talk to you. No. Okay. All right, so Hornet is going to be, I'm pretty sure that Hornet is up that way. What's up, dog? Pretty sure Hornet's up that way. I remember because I remember this part of the game very clearly. And if I remember the part of the game very clearly, it means I did it a lot. And if I did it a lot, it means I probably tried to do the same thing over and over again and died every time. So, so that's a thing that is going to be great. We love that. Oh wait, what is in here? I thought it was a stag station, but clearly it is not. What is a bench? It is the stag station. I'm not crazy. Okay, so what I will be doing is loading entirely up on soul. And health. And Hornet is gonna be the testing grounds for how long no benches lasts. Because if I can't do no benches, ain't no way. Alright. Like, if I can't beat Hornet no benches, ain't no way I'm doing Mantis Lords no benches. That's because that's just not happening. So what we will be doing is farming soul in the safest place possible, and then going to beat Hornet. And my personal plan is to get all the soul I can, and then fight Hornet, and then die to Hornet, and then realize that benches need to happen, and succumb to the bench, the call of the bench, if you will. Okay, here we go. Nope, I don't know why I said here we go, as if I was totally ready, knowing well that I in fact only have half a soul meter filled, and if my last encounter with Hornet is anything to go off of, I do in fact need a full soul meter. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but my first playthrough, I played on keyboard. I did not use a controller. And so I played the entire thing on my laptop keyboard and beat up my poor laptop keyboard trying to beat Hornet and Hornet 2 and the Broken Vessel and the Mantis Lords and survive the White Palace. So playing on controller is already proving to be a much more natural experience. Okay. This is definitely Hornet land, so I will be right back. All right, I am back. Okay, let's Let's take on Hornet. Of course. This is why I want the snail on B. Said I don't do silly things like that. I really want my normal attack to be on B. Like, it's a button philosophy, it's a controller philosophy that I will never understand. I feel like back in the day, A was jump, B was normal attack, X and Y were special things. And it's just, whenever it's not that, I always have a really hard time with it. Okay. That's just nail. Hello, Hornet. Unfortunately, I will not be reading your dialogue because I do in fact I am in fact trying to play this incorrectly. Let's go. Right. So my personal plan is to just play this nice and safe. Oh, frick. Okay, I forgot about Shaw. It's fine. Who needs okay. Good job. Okay, so this is going great. Personally, I am in love with what's happening here. Although, okay, cool. Okay, Hagale was... I forgot about Hagale. It's fine. I think this is the way to do it, though. You know, nice and safe. Hornet's not that scary. It's fine. I'm not scared. Why? Okay. It's fine. I'm not scared of Hornet. You're scared of Hornet. It's okay. GoodBerean. Hornet's more scared of you than you are of it. Her. Holy cow, dude. I can't believe I biffed that. Oh my goodness. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. Oh, we're doing fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. This is fine. What the frick? Really should use that to heal, dude. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. We are actually living. We're actually doing awesome. This is way better than I thought was going to happen. Good job. Good job. Let's go. Did I just Hornet first try? I can't believe I did that. After all that hullabaloo about how benches were gonna be a point of regret and no. It all just worked out. I totally... Oh. Oh, I see. It doesn't want me to skip that cutscene. Okay. Oh, I get it. The dreamers, because it's the dream symbol, and they're called dreamers. Okay, that makes a lot more sense the second time around. Okay, I don't love Mothwing Cloak on R. Like that. Oh, okay, I didn't know that that was also what that was. Okay. Not loving Mothwing Cloak on R, not gonna lie. Oh wait, is this a super genius test? Yes, and I am a super genius, as you can see. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I can't believe I beat Hornet first try. That's just insane. What is that? That doesn't seem like the way I need to go, so I won't. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I was planning... I can't believe that Hornet fight went as well as it did. Maybe Hornet's just not as hard as I remember, or maybe the fact that I'm using a controller just makes her a lot easier, or maybe the fact that maybe I'm just starting to remember to be better at the game, and I have more muscle memory than I initially thought. Or maybe I was so freaking scared of Hornet. That is in the lake of fun for a second. Maybe I was just so scared of Hornet that yeah, we're not talking to you. It's also possible that I was just playing it super duper safe, knowing that Hornet was a pain, knowing that I was gonna have a problem, and I just played it so safe that I in fact did not have a problem, which is fine by me. You know, if that's where we end up, then I'm cool with that. It does mean I think that I do in fact need to do this, whatever it is, this little thing right here. Unless I don't, and I'm a silly goose. Where am I going? Okay, I didn't need to do that. I played Hollow Knight wrong. I'm trying to play Hollow Knight. Oh, wait. So confused! Oh, wait, no, it's this way, I think. So maybe I did need to do that to get out? I don't know. All I know... Oh, it's the infection. I never caught that before. I don't know why I didn't figure that one out. Oh, no. Or the pestilence, or I forget what the lore is called. That's another thing we're going to be doing, is I'm going to be delaying the infected crossroads as long as possible. One, because it's annoying, but two, because I'm just kind of interested to see how much I can. Like, can I delay Mothwing Cloak? Can I delay Forgotten Crossroads? I think, if I remember correctly, I think you need Mothwing Cloak for the Dreamer in City of Tears. So I probably can't delay it indefinitely, but boy howdy, we're gonna try. We are gonna play. We might not be able to just like break the game, but boy are we gonna play it as wrong as possible. I don't know, it just never occurred to me that these guys are like infected, and that's why they're so like freaking out. I'm pretty sure this is the right way to go. Oh, I bet this is actually going to be a lot easier with the Mothling Cloak, unless it's not, and actually it makes it a lot harder. That's fine too. Yeah, I really got to get used to using soul. I'm just so scared of... Okay, I don't think there's a way... I don't think there's a way around that, so that's fine. Wait, I thought that was a lot more money than I... Wait, only... Okay, I don't know why I thought that was way more geo. Maybe it's, I think what actually happens is I have... Alright, fine. You know what? You know, we're skipping that geo then. Oh wait, is this where... Now this is where the fun begins. Except no, because I still can't cross the gap. That was kind of freaky. Oh yeah, I wish I remembered where I was going. Isn't it back at the beginning? I'm pretty sure it's you go back to the beginning of Green Path and then you take like the bottom route, and with the Mothwing Cloak you can now traverse. You can now get to the Fog Canyon. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If not, I will putz around wasting a bunch of time, but I don't know. That's what playing Hollow Knight Wrong is all about, right? Playing it. What is playing Hollow Knight Wrong if not doing a bunch of needless backtracking just to... I guess the one thing I'm bummed about is how little I got to hear the super sick boss music. Probably because I skipped all the bosses. That was a good job, GoodBerean. I still can't believe I did Hornet first try. That was insane. What's down here? Is this the way? Do you know the way? Oh, it's a bench. Triangle bench? Triangle bench, boy? Oh wait, I think this is it, actually. This is the right way, isn't it? Oh, yep. I remember these. Oh, and he's got the infection too, so it's like the deeper you go, the more the infection is already. And these guys are ruined. Good job. Oh, but it was the frickin' rock that ruined my day, dude. Are you kidding? I'm pretty sure. I'm not generally gonna be one to like blame the game for skill issues, but holy cow. So I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, the game's just so hard, when I literally just like did it at the wrong time or something like that. I kind of want to do as much as this as possible. This is where no face or no eyes or whatever it is, and I don't think I can do that yet because I do not have the dream nail, but that will not stop me from going somewhere before I need to. Yep. This is definitely No Eyes, or whatever his name is. Oh, it's even darker. Holy cow, dude. Alright. I don't know if there's any actual value to going here yet, if there's not. In fact, yeah. No, you know what? We're just not gonna do that. I just realized that if I skip all the stuff, what I'm also skipping is more life. So basically just gonna be doing this, like, all the hard bosses, like, minimal life and minimal defense and minimal attack, which is gonna suck. But what else can you expect from a... I do really want to fight him so bad, because I think it's gonna get... he would give me the cool music, but unfortunately, that would require me to play the game correct. Awesome. Awesome. It's these blind jumps, man. They kill me. Okay, here we go. Am I a genius? 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 I'm a genius. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is definitely Fog Canyon. So this is another thing that I think is just brilliant about this game, is you kind of get tricked. Oh, speaking of getting tricked, holy cow, dude. Okay, I know what happens when you attack the jellyfish, so we're gonna just not. Okay, the dark curtain. Yeah, it's just one of the things I think is just so brilliant about this game is, like, you kind of get lulled into a false sense of security where you think, oh, it's yeah, I'm not playing around with this. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go all the way up here, and I'm going to realize that there is no escape. There is no way that I live this at all. So we might as well just get it over with. Okay. I think we die here. I also personally... Never mind. You know what we do? We thrive. We survive and we thrive. Oh, wait. Is this a little boring and repetitive? Yeah. Is this what we're gonna do to make sure I don't have to go all the way back to Dirtmouth? Yeah. That's definitely how this is gonna go. Okay. Did it not take a health from me? Oh, I can't pogo those guys. Alright, that's a game changer. Yeah, I feel that a lot of this game is going to be me doing nonsense like this to try to minimize the number of times that my choice of bench usage is going to impact me. But anyway, as I was trying to say earlier, before I realized that I was almost dead, is I think one of the things that's brilliant about this game is, like, you kind of get, like, tricked into thinking, oh, this is gonna be, you know, we beat Green Path and now we go to Fog Canyon and we're gonna beat Fog Canyon and we're gonna go to like another place. And instead of that, what ends up happening is sorry, I just remembered, isn't there a shortcut that I can take from Crossroads now that I have the Mothwing cloak? I have to find out. I have to try. This is probably going to be a big waste of time. But that's okay. I was kind of planning on expecting to spend much longer on Hornet. I was only planning to stream about 2 hours or so. And I was planning to end it at Hornet, but then Hornet was what took one try, and so instead of ending at Hornet, I decided let's keep going. But I will probably end it soon, so I think we will probably not get through. This is no lit. Yeah, okay, this is the bench. We will probably not end up getting through. We will likely not get through. What am I saying? Oh, I never knew those had an arc to them. That's interesting. We will not be making it very far in fungal wastes. In fact, we will probably not even get to fungal wastes at this point. What will probably happen is we will go back to Crossroads. I will try to find that thing that I was talking about. I will quickly learn that that thing either does not exist or does not let me do what I thought it would. And then I will navigate my way back to the beginning of to Fog Canyon, pass through Fog Canyon, get to the jungle, the fungal wastes, and then end stream there. That's probably what's going to happen. I forget what happens if Cornifer leaves his little note. Is it like you can buy the map from that one dude in the shop? Is that how that works? This is also probably the most inefficient way to get to where I want to be. Like, I will do all this stuff, and then I will get totally lost, and I will never make it back here. It's not true. I won't. It's not that I'll never make it back, but like, it's gonna be a tough time. Okay, and there's just nothing here. Cool. Okay, but I think we're almost there. But what I keep trying to say about fungal wastes is I think it's cool that no, not fungal wastes, about Fog Canyon. The thing that I think is cool about Fog Canyon is that it kind of makes you think that it's going to be the next major area that you conquer completely before moving on, and instead it's just something that you like pass through, right? And then it stays that way for most of the game. Like, you go most of the game being like, when am I going to get to the rest of Fog Canyon? And then eventually you do find your way to Fog Canyon. Can I beat this yet? Is there anything to beat here? No, I can't do this yet. But I just think it's really cool that Fog Canyon becomes like this place that like you just barely pass through, and then you keep just kind of like, it keeps just being like
that one thing that you haven't figured out how to beat yet, and then eventually, after a long time, you eventually get to the point where like, oh, this is what. Okay. I feel like I've already done all of this, and it did not lead me to where I want to go. We're gonna keep. Yeah, not you. There's that little path that you can take once you get Yzma's Tear. We are not going to be getting Yzma's Tear, or at least we were going to try to avoid it as long as possible. But yeah, just like one of the brilliant things about the way that this game is designed is just how optional things are. And that's why I want to do this playthrough. That's why I want to do it as wrong as possible, because I want to see how... Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Is this just where I came from? No, I need the thing to break through. Bakaka. Okay, I knew that there was something that was going to be gating me there. I don't remember where that goes, though. Wait, is this... Oh, we're just going to skip Fungal... We're just skipping Fall Canyon. Is that how that's going to go? Now, the question then has to be asked. GoodBerean, when you say that you're playing the game wrong, what exactly does that mean? Right? How can you play Hollow Knight wrong? What is, or to ask it more precisely, I just skipped Fog Canyon, or like left Fog Canyon immediately to go this long way because I remembered that this route existed somehow. And chose to go the way of skipping Fog Canyon, going straight to Fungal Wastes. Now the question becomes, is this the wrong way to go? Is it wrong of me to take this path to Fungal Wastes rather than the quote-unquote traditional route? I say traditional as if it's like the way that you're everywhere supposed to go, but really it's just the way that I went when I played the game, and the way I assume most players will go. I assume most players will find their way to Fog Canyon and then pass through and get to the Fungal Wastes, but I suppose it's possible that that doesn't happen, right? I suppose it's... These line jumps, dude, they kill me. Actually, that didn't need to be a blind jump. I'm just bad. I'll try to own it when I'm playing the game for skill issue, right? I'm gonna try not to be that guy. But my point is, what's my point? Yeah, we're not playing that. My point is that one of the things that I think is brilliant about this game, and one of the reasons I want to do this playthrough, is because there's a lot of ways to play the game that aren't necessarily wrong, right? I'm not doing any sequence breaks here. Like, I'm not doing things that are bad necessarily. I'm not doing, I'm not doing speed skips. I'm not doing unintentional sequence breaks. I'm playing the game in a way that is different than how I imagine most people would play it, but is still well within the quote-unquote intentional route. And that is what I mean by playing wrong.
I'm not breaking the game. I'm not being a speedrunner. I'm taking the most obscure intentional route possible. That's what I mean when I'm playing, say I'm playing the game wrong. Oh, this, I forgot about this. Oh, can we? Oh, okay, I forgot how that worked. That's a twofer. Okay. And that's what I think is cool about the game, is that, you know, I played this game a couple of years ago. I took the quote-unquote intentional route in most cases, right? I took the progression that I think most of the players of the game will take. And now I'm revisiting the game with a little bit of memory of how it goes, but not a ton. Please let there be non-scary enemies over here. But intentional. Oh no. I don't like the sound of that. We're gonna go back this way. And just pretend we never heard that. Okay, this is how we're gonna play it then. What? So. Oh, and it doesn't get that. Doesn't give me soul. Only striking the thing directly does. It's so lame. All right, we have enough that we can survive an explosion. That's good. Try to use B again. Sorry, I'm focused because I'm trying really hard not to die. Although realistically, it wouldn't be that bad of a fate because we're relatively close to Dirtmouth here. I just really wanted to avoid that trek from Dirtmouth back to Hornet. But now everything seems a lot more free. Like I could I could die here and then I could probably be back here in like a couple of minutes. If I remember the way really super duper well. Okay. That's probably good. Let's see what is going on over here. Maybe I can just sneak by it. Oh, it's cloth. Well, guess what we're not doing. Is this... Now I'm concerned that I am going the wrong way. I mean, at this rate, I really should end stream now. But oh, hello. Right, can I avoid that? If there's a world where I don't have to take that path, I'm not going to. Oh, it's Hornet. What's up, dog? Come back. Let's be friends. Oh, is this the path to the City of Tears? Yeah. And so I think that means over here is where the Mantis Village is. Do I remember? Am I a genius? I'm handling those guys pretty well. There's something about whenever I encounter these, there's like something deep in the abysses of my memory that reminds me of how this whole thing works. Oh, and then here's Mantis Land. Now the question becomes, how scary is Mantis Land? Unless this is not in fact Mantis Land. I feel like this is Mantis Land though. Am I crazy? This kind of looks like Mantis Land. Oh. Can't tell if this is a shortcut to a place I have already been, or the actual progression. I feel like genius. And we're not going there. Goodbye. Oh, and you're here. Okay, well let's come back when we're more certain that this is where we're supposed to go. Because I think, if I remember correctly, the entrance to the Mantis Village is fairly obvious. Like, yep. What the frick? My controller, I feel like my controller freaked out there because I was trying to like jump and attack and it wasn't doing it. But then it just like ended up being like a really okay. One mantis down. How how hard could the rest of them be? Okay, this is gonna be really special. Oh, I forgot about this clown. Oh, it's much better. Okay. Now which way? Is this just the Mantis Village? Is that where we are? Are we in the Mantis Village? Oh no 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 no! Why would you put a sign there? Why would you do that to me? Why would you just put a sign that I can read instead of attacking Mr. Mantis Boy? Okay, well, I'm gotta be getting close. Where is the Mantis Village? This works. This is fine. Okay. Okay, we need to... I need to end stream soon. So I'm debating whether or not to... debating whether or not to fight the Vanus Lords or not. I think maybe we give them like 1 or 2 tries, and then if it becomes a bunch of nonsense, I give up and try again another day. I also did just come to a realization of not sure how saving interacts with benchless run. That's probably something I should have tested beforehand, but I did not remember that that's how things worked. Well, this is not... Oh. Let's go. I do get the sense that I'm a lot better at this game than I used to be, because... Okay, because I've died a lot less. I mean, the fact that I've gone 2, almost 3 full worlds now, and I've died exactly 1 time to something that was pretty silly and pretty avoidable, is pretty promising. But I am a little concerned about the saving, and I am a little concerned that I don't remember where the Mantis village is. Oh, isn't it right here? Of course it is. Wait, isn't this where I already was? No, I don't think I would. Yeah, no, this is new for sure. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. This is what I remember. Oh, I probably should have just used my. Need to stop being scared to use Soul Blast. I'm always saving soul for healing. I think we're just gonna skip you. Goodbye. I know it's up in the corner here somewhere, but I need to go. So I'm just gonna... Oh, there it is. How do I get to you? How do I get that goodness in me? Goodbye. That's what I should have done the first time. Okay. Oh, and now I have to... For all those guys that I skipped, well, guess what we get to do? Psych, I'm gonna just skip them. Never mind. I do like how much of the game is optional when it comes to combat. Like, you know, you have a handful of places where it locks you in the room, and obviously combat's like a big part of it, but like, the game is a Metroidvania first, The Mantis Claw. Alright. Speaking of Metroidvania, what is a Mantis Claw without a wall? Or what is a Metroidvania without a wall jump? Am I right? We're gonna heal up. And then I think I go back down where I was. I think we give the Mantis Lords one shot. And then if they don't play nice. My general memory of the Mantis Lords is I tried beating them when I got to this point in the game. Earlier. Oh wait, I think this is the part where I can just, oh my goodness, dude. This is the part of the game where I tried the Mantis Lords. I could not beat the Mantis Lords. And then I gave up and went to the City of Tears. And then later came back and beat the Mantis. And then when I was actually much better at the game, I started to play the Mantis Lords and realized, oh wait, actually the Mantis Lord boss fight is actually really sick and cool. So I'm hoping that this experience is going to be, oh yeah, the Mantis Lord boss fight is still really sick and cool, and not, holy cow, the Mantis Lord boss fight sucks. I don't remember where to go. I don't remember where to go. Or do I just go this way? No. Was it not just... I don't remember where the Mantis Lords are. They're not down there. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Alright, Operation Where Are the Mantis Lords? This is the place. Wasn't it down? I could have sworn it was down. If I... It's gotta be down, right? Because, like, down is where Deep Nest is. Deep Nest is down. Mantis Lords are down. Isn't it? Am I crazy? Or was there a, like, a big... I have to, like, go up and around and do a bunch of, like, hullabaloo to get there. Is that what happens? I forget. I think it's this way, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, this is promising. Because I think now that I'm thinking about it, I do think I remember the Mantis Lords being like a really long trek. Okay, it's not that way. Green tree. I do remember it being like this really long roundabout trek.
this is the Mantis village. So confused.
Is this it? Or am I gonna waste my time? Baby's first platforming. We give one try to get back the way we came, and then
I'm a genius. I am starting to think that I am much better at this game than I recall initially. Oh, but now I'm back here again. What was I just saying about being much better at the game? Okay. Excuse me, sir. Can you show me the direction of the Mantis Lords? I think also, if I do recall, I might have to take that key. I think that like thing from earlier was the place where I had to so I think if I go back down here. No, I was so close to saving it, dude. Okay. I think we do have to take this thing that's down here. Oh, is this the water entrance to the waterways? Ah, that's exactly what this is, isn't it? Okay. Alright. This might be something other than what I think it is. It might be me collecting something I don't need. In which case, I might have accidentally played the game right. But if so, that's okay. I did. Yep. Dang. We almost went charmless. Okay, whatever. I must figure out how to get this is not the way. This is not correct. I do not remember where the Mantis Lords live. We're not talking to this guy. We just need to get to the Mantis Lords and either win or lose. Preferably lose so I can save at a bench and go home. Okay, I'm definitely wasting a lot of time here with because I do not know where to go. Mantis Village. Dude.
have like competing memories about how this whole thing works. There's a part of me that's like, oh wait, isn't the Mantis Lords like below the Mantis Village? And then another part of me is like, no, the Mantis Lords are like all the way around, and you have to like go the long way back towards like Queen Station, which you've never actually been to. So that's interesting. But let's just do this. We're gonna go this way, and we're just gonna keep going this way for as long as we can until we find something. Not up here. So last time you went over there, what if you go this way? Okay. What's over here? A dark room. Interesting. Okay, I do think it's this, isn't it? I'll try going around. And if going around doesn't work, then we... Oh, this is not my favorite thing right now. Oh, it just brings me back here. I already did that. Okay. Alright, we're opening this. Is this a waste of time? Maybe. You know, is this unnecessary progression? It's, at some point, I gotta draw the line. At some point, you gotta draw the line and not try to keep making fetch happen. Okay. Am I going the right way? Is this the right way? This looks like it could be the right way. Good job. Oh, we saved it. We saved it despite me being bad at the game. And then if we go over here... Is this Mantis Lord land? This is starting to look... Or it's just ruined my life land. I'm starting to think this is also not the right way. Oh, it's just a guy up here. Okay, never mind. We're going this way. Dude. Dude. This might also be a waste of time. Dude. Holy cow. I might die right here. Cool. Yeah, this is an extra. Okay. Well, I'm gonna open up this because I'm not gonna waste my time trying to go back and then kill myself and then ruin everything. Right? What about this? What if I go up here? I feel like I am very far from the intended path. And I am super duper lost, and I don't know where to go. Good job, me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Time to farm some health. I think if I die here, next death is just the ending stream. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. We're not messing around. As I mess around. Dang, so close with Charmless Run. If only I remembered where to go. What do I look it up to? Oh. Normally I'm a fan of playing no lookups, but since I've done it before and I don't actually remember where to go, it might be more fun for everyone involved if I just looked it up There's also kind of the point of no of mapless, right? So next death is for sure bedtime for Bonzo. Okay. Okay. Not me accidentally hitting the right trigger on the game. It's not me accidentally ruining all of my progress. Alright, you know what? Screw it. If I die, I die. Maybe then I'll get, I might even get some more opportunities to play the game wrong if I do it this way. So and there's nothing up here. Awesome. Okay, well, this was a whole waste of time. I'm starting to lose my patience here, so I kind of want to just see the... There we go. Okay. Oh, I lost all the Geo too. What? Well, that's an interesting turn of events. So that's going to be where we end it, I think. I will probably look up where the mantis lords are off stream so that I don't waste a bunch of time putzing around in the place. But we will be back. I'm still working on finalizing my schedule. But I'm likely gonna be back tomorrow. The goal is gonna be Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I will be resuming playing Hollow Knight as wrong as possible, and we will be seeing what nonsense we can get up to then. So if you tuned in or you checked out the VOD, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in another stream. All right, have a good one.